show your face. Show your face, please, with sugar on top.
Alright, y'all, so as y'all know, Gervonta Tank Davis shall be fighting a guy by the name of Lamont Roach Jr. coming up on March 1st. Now, interesting enough, they just had the conference, the face-off in New York, Brooklyn to be exact, because they are going to be fighting at the Barclays Center. Gervonta Davis also announced that after 2025, he will not be fighting, aka he is retiring, right? Now, which is kind of crazy, because a lot of people might say, well, you know, he's young in his career, why is he retiring now? But to be honest with you, I think he notices all the bullcrap that's going on in boxing, period, and just everything as a whole, and he's tired of it. He's expressed countless of times on social media how a lot of weird things are happening in boxing, and of course he disagreed with it, but at the end of the day, he still has to fight. I'm sure he has a contract to fulfill, and not to mention he still wants to make money at the end of the day. But it comes to a point where Gervonta is Gervonta Tank Davis, right? Even if he retires right now, he's still going to be a great from where he's from, right? They're still going to call him a legend. They're still going to say that he did a lot coming from where he came from, and I'm sure that's all he really care about. So right now we're going to go over him talking about Shakur Stevenson. He pretty much gets mad when the reporter asks him about Shakur Stevenson, and he says, well, what did he do for boxing? Right? Why y'all keep asking me about him? What did he do for boxing that got y'all keep asking me about him? Right? And then he also proceeds to call boxing trash. So we're going to get into all that, man, but before we do, make sure y'all hit that thumbs up button so we can get this video into the algorithm. And if you're not subscribed to the platform already, make sure you do so now. Let's get into it. Shout out to Fight Hub TV, y'all.
Next year, why is that?
Yeah, I'm retired after this.
Why is that?
Okay, you love us, you love me. You made a mistake.
Why are you gonna retire? Why are you thinking about retirement?
Take, I know that you called Jake Paul a clown following the Tyson fight. Tell us, exactly why. Expound on that.
Because why would he even want to fight him? And who told Mike Tyson to fight anyway?
Do you think that it might have tarnished Mike's legacy in a way?
Yeah, they did. They definitely did.
Tank.
And you know, it's crazy. I'm glad. See, one thing about Gervonta, he's not gonna hold back. You ask him a question, where most people would probably try to sugarcoat it or give you like this Hollywood answer. He's not gonna do that. A lot of us knew that Mike Tyson had no business in that ring with Logan Paul, Jake, whatever his name is, Jake Paul. He had no reason to be in that ring. But I'm sure he did it for the money and also to boost Paul's career, of course, to make him look like a serious boxer. But I think everybody with a brain seen through that fight. We seen plenty of times where Mike Tyson could have caught him, but he held back. It was just, we seen it. And it was on Netflix and it was free. Come on now.
Let's talk about the good things that you're doing outside of boxing. You just built a Project Living in your hometown, Baltimore. How you get that idea and how you get it done?
We still like building on and shit like that, and working in the process.
Tank. There was also talks about the possibility of facing Lomachenko. How close was that to get made? Was that fight?
I think he was just like, he wasn't in the mood right at that moment. I feel it so.
I talked to Steven Espinoza about your potential fights in 2025, and he said the biggest fights out there could be again the rematch with Ryan and possibly with Devin Haney. Are those two fights you would like to pursue for 2025? I mean, honestly, I don't want to see you retire, and I don't think fans want to see you retire, Gervonta.
No, I'm talking about after this year. So them fights can still happen, but after this year, I'm out of.
Can we see you? How you want to retire? Why do you think about retiring?
For what?
See, he disregarded that whole question. Somebody mentioned Shakur Stevenson. He about to go crazy. But before we get to that part, it is crazy how he is retiring. But you can see in his face, he done. He like, yo, after 2025, I'm done with it. If you read between the lines too, he all letting y'all know the fights that's gonna happen. He said 3 fights. I'm assuming those 3 fights is pretty much fulfilling his contract, but he's gonna fight Devin Haney, a rematch with Ryan Garcia and somebody else, whoever that is.
Like, who have Shakur? What have Shakur done? What have he done in the sport? He haven't done nothing. The young one is looking more better than him.
Who that?
The Keyshawn looking way more better than this. I keep screaming this name. He haven't done nothing. Keyshawn haven't even done nothing.
So what do you say to those who
I
might
keep
be
saying his
afraid?
name for.
So what do you say to those who might be saying that, you know, Tank is afraid of Shakur?
Afraid of what? Afraid of what? Us fighters, if we're afraid of something, it gotta be somebody hitting us and hurting us. Like, he don't have no offense. Everything is defense. Defense only win in basketball and football. That shit don't win in boxing.
Tank, you said that you're gonna retire next year. How many times do you want to get in the ring next year if it was your choice?
3 times.
3? So it's 3 fights for sure.
Why you retiring, Tank? Why you retiring?
Yeah, he's serious. If y'all didn't catch the conference, he announced it then, and he has the attitude. I don't know what transpired behind the scenes, but he has the attitude like he's serious. Yes, 3 fights he's doing, which, like I said, is going to be the Devin Haney fight. Then it's going to be the remix with Ryan Garcia, and I'm assuming it's this one that's coming up that he's having with Roach Jr. But after those 3 fights, he's saying after 2025, that's it.
What changed? What made you?
Trash, garbage.
If you got the opportunity to sign a prospect for GTD, who will be?
Gervonta, something should have happened during this time, because when I saw you at the Frank Martin press conference, it looked like you were like talks about retirement was not even discussed at this moment, and now it's something you keep on repeating. Is it just because obviously what you've done through boxing since you were a kid and everything? Where's Calvin Ford? Is Calvin Ford and Leonard Edelby? Usually they're around to.
You think you might be gaining love for it though? You never know. Like, you know, like say you got a spark today.
If you notice, he asked about his trainers and like the people that usually be with him. Tank only came up there by himself this time, which was kind of weird. But I also think, once again, if y'all go to the conference, he was acting a little bit weird. You could tell he wasn't into it. Something transpired. I don't know what it is, but something transpired behind the scenes, and you could tell it was definitely on his mind. You can tell that he, it was getting the best of him, but he did kind of snap out of it towards the middle of the whole conference in the face-off. But he don't have nobody there with him. He came by himself, and I think that sends a message. Whatever, something's happened.
Okay. Hey, Tank's fighting Lamont Roach on March 1st, by the way.
You know what I'm saying? You're finding it hard to get motivated. You're fighting that way, looking like it's kind of boring to the value up.
Nah, not really. Yeah, I had that 100 ready.
How you get your money, baby? How you get your money, Tank? How you get the money from him? How you gonna get it?
He from DC.
Oh, you know? Okay.
Sure, I'll get it.
Why do stuff like that motivate you, Tank? Think he's gonna finish the fight? Think he's too bad for it?
Bet who?
Bet anybody. Like he's gonna finish the fight.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry.
Like sardines right now.
Somebody's got picks that.
My bag, man. I have to put it right.
Can I move?
You want to bet that?
Can I move?
Okay, you good?
Yeah. Can I just move a little bit more?
There we go. Perfect.
All right.
Why you right here recording? Why you right here recording? Who is you?
I'm me. I'm Rafiq.
Who the?
I'm me, I'm Rafiq.
Who are this guy?
I don't know. Are you a reporter?
No, I'm asking.
English that way.
Would you bet if he's gonna pass 9? That's the question.
He's saying, would you put 5,000 on you that he won't get past 9 rounds?
Yeah.
He's not going against you. He's saying, would you bet the 5 that he won't get past 9?
Why bet him 5?
No, not him. He's saying in general, like, would you tell people to put that money on the 9?
You say you're gonna start him at 9. So
Next question.
Gervonta, there was what other fighters were there at the name? Gervonta, what other fighters were there in the name? Because obviously there's Shakur and then Lamont. Was Lamont just one of the first options that you wanted to fight, and why him overall?
What you say?
Why Lamont Roach at the end of the day? Just was the only option there at the moment?
No, I think I don't even remember how it went, bro. I swear I don't even know how it went.
You trying to get him a check?
Huh?
Trying to get him a check?
He trying to get him a check?
Trying to get him paid from the area. Trying to get him.
I don't really know how it went, bro.
Because I heard Tyson say something like that.
he caught. I don't know. I don't know how it went.
Hey, after Roach, what's next? I know you said that you want to retire. What's next for you? Hypothetically, if you are retiring, what's next for you? Are you going to be doing entrepreneurial stuff, training? Where can we see Tank in the next 3 to 5?
Yeah, I'd probably be more building my like real estate portfolio and like just trying to like separate myself from the limelight. You know.
Do you feel like it's harder to find a fight?
Yeah, something definitely going on. You could just tell in his whole demeanor in this, and like I said, in the face-off, he said he want to be away from the limelight, like he tired of it. Something definitely transpired.
You wanted years ago, now that these guys are avoiding you now?
Bro, I don't even think about that stuff like that, bro.
What good skills?
You know, me and fighters is, y'all fail to realize, me and fighters are different, we way different. I don't look at it like, I don't care about belts and I don't care about that stuff. I don't care about none of that.
Why not?
Yeah, I worry about getting my money and getting out of it. That's what I worry about.
What good skill sets does Lamont Roach have compared to other fighters that you face? Frank Martin, obviously, Ryan Garcia. What is Lamont Roach? At least one good thing.
I think it.
Go ahead and ask.
We fought before, so he like, you know, he's familiar with my style and things like that. So it's chemistry. So I feel as though it's gonna be a good fight. I don't think I'm gonna go in there and knock him out. I feel as though it's gonna be good until I do what I do.
Where do you rank him at, as far as your opponents go? Where do you rank him as far as his skills?
Like far as skills, I think he had way more better skills than Frank Martin. Like skill-wise, way more better skills. Frank Martin just bigger, but for sure he had way more skills than Frank Martin. And he's quicker.
You said you know your
No, you're not. I take that back.
No, you said you know your next fighters. Can we know who they are?
Probably the Ryan, hopefully, or not hopefully, but if it happens, I don't know, bro. But I know I got a year and then it's over with.
Tank, you know you say you'd be happy to take that fight at 140. You or Ryan or anybody.
Ryan?
Yeah. Would you visit that again going to 140? Teofimo?
Yeah, I do too. Yeah. I'm gonna slap the shit out of him when I see him.
Why is that, Tank?
I'm gonna really slap the shit out of him when I see him.
Teofimo?
Yeah.
What you think about Teofimo pulling you and Crawford?
I just said what I said.
Do you think his demeanor gonna change if he get in front of you?
Yeah, cause they all. You see what Keyshawn said when I said what I said on Twitter and try to provoke him. He don't like when people call him what I call him. I provoke him to do something. He ain't come with that same energy. He called me a crybaby because I'm light skinned. Yeah, I bet.
Yeah, light-skinned dudes got it the worst, man, I tell you. But one thing about them light-skinned guys, they definitely, see, and this is why you gotta leave them alone, because they know they light-skinned and they know people, you know, they sit there and gonna call them light-skinned, they know they got something to prove. So they definitely gonna always go the extra mile to prove that they really like that, because they already feel that you think they light-skinned, they really not like that. You heard what he said.
No.
When it comes to making fights, you know, obviously there's trash talk, but do you think it's a matter of respect that sometimes, like, you know, Lamont gives you a lot of respect. Does that play a part of making fights too, not just, you know, this opponent, that opponent, it's a mutual kind of.
I mean, I don't. I mean, some of them just the way how they go about it, like they young, so they come off disrespectful, like, you know. So they a little wild, like, I don't know. They want to show that they something they're not. But that backfire.
When you retire, do you put your name with the greatest? When you retire, you put your name. You put your name next to the greatest.
I don't even care about that, bro. I don't even care about that. And where I'm from, bro, I will forever be a great. I will be a forever great to myself. I don't care about none of that.
Gervonta, Los Replacing Boxing TV. We know that you got the skills to end this at any time. Is there a reason why you why you say that you see the ninth round being the round where you take him out?
I just throwing them out there for real.
You been hitting wrong, though.
But
You been
I know.
hitting.
But the way how his face looked when I said it was crazy. Like 9 rounds.
Last 4 fights you ain't missed though on the call out though.
I don't know.
Write it down.
That was just like a little.
Gervonta, I asked him earlier. I asked him if you know how he felt about you probably trying to get under his skin, probably swing like you did with Ryan and them. He said he wished you do something like that to him.
Yeah.
Can we await something like that in the next press conference?
Like what? Do what?
He said if you swing or warn or swing or push him, he warned you that it ain't gonna go like you did.
He was trying to be an instigator. You could tell he wanted a reaction out of him. Well, he said this, and he said if you try to swing at him like you did Martin, then he gonna come on, bro.
What do you mean?
Like you don't have to face off, you need to push or swing on your opponent to get it. He said if you try it, it ain't gonna go good.
What he would have did?
He said he want to see you do that. You got any words to say to him?
Nah, not
Press
really.
conference in Baltimore?
Instigator.
Tank, when you start losing your love for boxing, when you start losing your love for boxing, what happened?
You just being fed up. That's it. It's just not even boxing, just overall everything.
Business, everything.
Yeah, just everything.
I've heard
time
you-
for me to like fall back. And, like,
You-
Congrats.
So take before you say you retire.
Been going away party fight? Just for the crib, one time,
what?
at the bank?
What? Fight? Yeah, that'd be crazy. That'd be crazy. Yeah.
Any plans for after this year? Fashion? Anything? I be paying attention a little bit. I know you got after the 3 fights.
No lie, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I just want to be able to like make money and just stay out the way. That's it. I want to be living without being seen. You know?
Get you a store in the
What's
city.
on the playlist, Tank? What you listening to these days?
So, Ted, you say you have plans
I ain't really listen to too much.
with a celebrity of your status, right? As big as you are, how do you just disappear and vanish?
I don't know.
That's a good question, bro.
A couple more questions, guys.
Hey, Tank, you mentioned you had a little pop. What are you currently at? Like from the amateurs or just fights that you've seen that he's been having?
Nah, I fought him before. He got popped for sure. I know.
Like, who would you rate? Like Ryan Garcia pop? Like comparing you're a 10, so what's he, like an 8 or like
It depends though. Like in boxing, like you know, I can say like a person like there's a certain way he can hit you. You know what I mean? Like I feel as though he just hits hands heavy, and like he got good timing too. So if like you sleep on him, he can catch you clean with a good shot. You know what I mean? It can hurt you type shit like that.
it's a little bit different from Rolling, like really strong, right?
Like his would be like more sneaky. Rolly would be more like you know he can hit. You know what I'm saying?
Tank, a lot of kids are following you. They follow your career. Can you send them a message? A lot of prospects too.
Stay true to yourself.
You just said you had a boy. Would you let him box in the future? Would you let your son box in the future?
No.
Too dangerous a sport. Not worth it, huh?
Nope. My son can do something else. Like,
If you got the opportunity to
See, I don't know what happened, man. Something happened behind them scenes because he done. He don't want his son boxing. I think he just had a son. Congratulations, or something like that. But he don't want his son boxing. He said he's tired of boxing. He's retiring. Something transpired. Whenever they start talking like that, whether it was business, whether it was shady deals, whether it was him feeling like he was cheated or treated a certain way behind the scenes, somebody did something. He fed up.
pick another sport, which one do you like? Soccer?
Let's get a question from Hip Hop is Real right here.
I'm good.
You're good? Okay.
Yo, time,
Last
God bless
question,
you, bro.
guys.
Enjoy.
Hey, you think
You got a
Lamar's
question?
scared?
Okay.
What do you see in his eyes?
no, I don't think he's good.
You ever gonna come back?
Last
to
question
Atlanta?
right here. Last question right here.
Can you sign me a glove?
Ask your question.
What are your thoughts on Canal being 14 pounds overweight?
Yeah, I know, but I don't want to do him crazy because he's like, you know, on the come up. So I I don't want, you know.
But big bro to little bro, you gotta give him down.
Yeah,
You know.
stay, you know what I mean? I would wild out because he tried to do that with the Floyd shit, but just, you know, stay in shape, young champ. Stay in the gym.
Tank, little man been waiting for you. He trying to get you signed.
Yeah, come on.
There you go, little man.
Tank,
this
he's sharp too. I think at that point, that's when he just started doing autographs and signing things. But at the end of the day, man, there you have it. He announced that he's retiring after 2025. I don't know what happened, but definitely something happened behind the scenes with Tank Davis, man. I hope everything's good, though. He said he's going to slap Teofimo. He's the 7-time world champion. If anybody to fight, those are the people, that's who we need to fight, if anything. You know, he pretty much shows his disrespect for Shakur Stevenson every time he gets a chance. It just is what it is. And like the title say, he called boxing trash. So let's see what comes out of this, man. He fights on March 1st. Yeah, March 1st against Lamont Roach Jr. It should be a good fight. They're both from the DMV area, where Roach is from, of course, Washington, D.C., and Gervonta is from Baltimore. So y'all know them two sides been going at it for the longest on who's better at this, the comparison, that whole DMV area beef or whatever that they got between each other. It should be dope, man, for the culture and just for the DMV period. Y'all jump in the comments, let me know what y'all think about this. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit the bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, as long as you keep on watching, I'm gonna keep on dropping. And I'm out.